Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Mondo Topless, 1966. This is going to be another Russ Meyer film, 1 hour. And for once, it's in color. It's got Lorna Maitland from the great movie Lorna. She was also in Mudhoney, although she wasn't as good at that one. Lorna, she was the bored housewife. Great stuff. They even show clips of Lorna in this one, and recycled Russ Meyer stuff. Pretty cool. And then Mudhoney, she was kind of lame as the hussy daughter of Jean, whatever her name is. Jean's, can't remember her name, but it's the ugly woman. Why would an ugly woman have two blondie hussies? Doesn't make sense. Anyways, enough about Mudhoney. I'm giving this one 3 out of 5 stars. I thought it was all right. It's about the same as Mudhoney. Or the last one I watched, which was trying to remember. It was Motorcycle. It's about the same as Motorcycle or Mudhoney. I thought Mudhoney was overrated, but this one, even Roger Ebert agrees, is not one of Russ Meyer's better films. I'm watching Common Law Cabin right now, which is even worse, but I'll get to that later. I finally got my 3 Netflix DVDs from the lady upstairs. She hung on to them for some unknown reason. I tried to go up there, explain to her, if you see a red envelope, just leave it, because it's mine. But I don't think it registered, so maybe I can get the neighbor to try to talk to her. But basically, I've got Bad Cop, Camille, and Archie's Final Project, 3 discs that I've been waiting for all week long. Finally came on a Friday. And so I'll be getting into those. They're all David Carradine flicks. And then I'll get into Karen Black movie. And Troy Donahue. Try to get through those. If I get through 3 on Sunday, hopefully I can stay awake Sunday. I have to work 14 hours tomorrow, but I have my son all day Sunday, and I won't be so dead tired that I'll be like falling asleep at Starbucks or whatever, hopefully. So try to get through all 3, maybe get through Common Law Cabin this weekend. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't have my graveyard shift anymore. Anyway, so the movie starts out in San Francisco, 1966 or so. It's kind of interesting to see what San Francisco looked like back then. Looks nothing like that today, of course. They've turned it into a communist hell. And then it goes to so it shows this blondie driving around naked and driving around San Francisco naked in a car, and there's that for about 10 minutes, and kind of interesting, but then it veers off into the topless bars on Broadway, and from that point on, it's just pretty much 45 minutes of topless dancers shaking their thing. You get to see Lorna Maitland for the first time in color. She's got amazing breasts, huge pink nipples. I have to admit that she's attractive. Normally, I'm not attracted, but for a blondie, she's probably the best looking blondie since Kim Novak or there they go. I'm having trouble remembering names of actresses, blonde actresses, but yeah, Marilyn Monroe. She's right up there with Marilyn Monroe and Jane Mansfield. That's the name I was thinking of. Mamie Van Doren. She's up there with Kim Novak. All four of those. She's comparable. And then there's a hot-looking Hispanic babe in this one. Your token brown woman, and she's pretty hot. The music is pretty decent. It's like sounds like Mummies kind of music. Pretty cool. But other than that, it's pretty boring. Just a bunch of white women, for the most part, shaking their bosoms around to some groovy music from 1966, garage rock type music, and that's the extent of the movie. There's no plot. It's just it's supposed to be a mockumentary, but it's pretty boring. I mean, I kept glancing away to my dating apps, and wow, I got a match on Tinder. All right, and anyways, I'm gonna shower, rest a little bit, catch up on some Z's, and then work for 14 hours. And catch up on some more Z's, and then pick up my son. Hopefully, I'll be well rested by then. We'll see. I can take him to church again and take him to Buca de Beppo for some pizza. So I'm pretty excited. I got my 3 discs finally. Better late than never, I guess. And I guess that's the end of my review. Anyways, I'll try to clean the stove. I had a hamburger for the first time, and the only bummer was that I lost my phone. So that was disappointing. Anyways, that's the end of my review, and have a good night. I'll talk to you Sunday. Laters.